Okay, so we just got the JP Dokkan data download here, and we have all the units that we're going to get tomorrow night. So just to confirm, we don't have any of the easy A's that were shown in V-Jump, so we don't have like the Rage, Vegeta, and Bulma, the Beerus and Whis, and then the God Goku sub easy A's, right? We know Beerus and Whis, apparently they drop on the 23rd. They said that in the Dokkan Now. Didn't actually cover that in the Dokkan Now, but they do drop on the 23rd. So it's probably going to be next week data download. We'll receive a lot of those EZAs. We'll see, right? Very, very exciting, right? But for now, we have these Fat Gotenks EZAs, which I don't think they're actually coming to global because they weren't actually announced in the global news. So we'll see tonight in the data download for global, but I don't know, these guys seem alright, right? I translated them, but we'll just talk about the two main units here first, and then what later on we'll be talking about like what events and stuff were added here. So stay tuned for that. But again, I took a look at this God Goku in a video that Energies that actually posted earlier. If you haven't checked it out, feel free to check it out and show him some love, right? He's gonna do a lot more of those often, he says. So fingers crossed for that. This guy's insane, right? Just incredible link set, incredible leader skill. Like those two alone are just like really, really good. He's on like, well, how many categories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's on, I can't do math apparently. That's 18, right? That 18 category teams, right? It's a lot of teams. Permanently stacking. He has guard, then guaranteed double super attacks, right? He does do some pretty nice damage overall, considering he's again double, triple supering, right? I think one thing about this Super Saiyan Goku is I actually do like him. He's definitely used to finish off fights. He can hit pretty hard, and his defense, if you get lucky with the additional super, this could be really, really good. I would feel that, like, if there's one thing that they could have done, maybe make him just have a high chance to dodge overall instead of a great chance just before he attacks. I just feel like I would like to be a little more secure in that, just in case he doesn't finish the enemy off. But a lot of situations, you're just going to bring this guy off to finish the enemy out anyway, so that's fine. This God Goku, again, very extraordinary. I really like him. A lot of people are worried about, like, you know, his orb changing after the 6 turns runs out. You're like, oh no, how is he going to get the 6 orbs, right? There's a lot of orb changers on his team, like, you know, Path to Power Kid Goku fits his 200% leader skill, right? There's going to be a lot of options for this guy, and who knows what other sub-EZAs could do, right? Very, very excited. This God Goku, they definitely gave it a lot of love, great animations, everything like that. I haven't really seen much of this Vegeta. He looks like he'll be strong, but I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% on what he's going to be looking like and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be quite cracked with the buffs that he gets here. This is pretty cool. So yeah, I guess it is confirmed. Let me take a look at the JP wording. Yeah, okay, so what happens is the support buff is for 2 turns, right? But it's a 30% multiplicative support buff to all allies. And that counts for the next 2 turns, which is really, really good. And he just has to get hit 3 more times, right? You might want to, like, not get that, like, the very first turn. That you could argue getting it for the very first turn, you could allow some of these characters that need to build up properly, like God Goku, right? But if you're able, you could decide if this guy takes 3 more attacks, or especially early on, because usually there's always that one slot that's only taking like 1 or 2 attacks, right? There's not most of the time, not all 3 slots are getting attacked like multiple times unless it's like near the end of the event, right? Or you're facing a boss that can attack all enemies within the turn, right? But yeah, this video looks very, very promising, and his Super Saiyan 2 form looks also very good. Oh yeah, I just read the title "Love" right here. It's like, oh, that's his title, but no, there it is. Super Saiyan 2 video looks really, really good. Again, he's going to be really great against, like, movie bosses category enemies, which we had the movie bosses red zone. So, yeah, dude, this guy is just designed to, like, obliterate Broly. Like, he's tech and everything. He's going to destroy Broly for sure. I mean, again, Broly's still, like, at least top 3 hard boss in the game, right? So, this guy being good for that event, if you still haven't been Broly, this guy will be really, really helpful for you. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's really good. And they did a good job in designing him overall. I think he's going to be strong. But yeah, now we'll take a look at the Gotenks. Again, the Gotenks are okay. I bet people aren't really fan of them. Yeah, they're okay, disappointing, yeah. So, we'll talk about it right now. So this is the fat Gotenks right here. Leader skill doesn't really matter, but super attack effect raises defense for the turn, causes supreme damage to enemy with a high chance to stun. His passive skill, he gets attack and defense plus 100%. He gets 30% attack and defense per key sphere obtained, and then attack and defense minus 1% per key sphere obtained per turn, up to 10%. So I don't know if this... Okay, I believe how this works is that it's all within the turn. Like, you don't... I don't... This doesn't stack up. Like, this isn't... How do I explain it? Like, so even if you get the... Let's say you got 5 key spheres, right? And you get to 5%. That does carry over to the next turn, technically, but it doesn't go to, like, 15%, 20%. Or, like, if you get 10 key spheres one turn and then 10 key spheres the next turn, it doesn't go beyond that. But I think it does technically carry over, but not that big of a deal. Honestly, like, minus 10% doesn't really matter at all, right? It is literally nothing, since you're getting 30% per key sphere obtained. So you literally get 1 key sphere and 2 key spheres. It's not that big of a deal. 10%. If you're getting like, you know, 360% attack and defense with key spheres obtained, then like this 10%, 350% instead doesn't matter, right? He also gets 50% defense when attacking when collecting 1 more physical type key spheres. 70% attack, and then a 50% chance to crit when collecting 4 more type key spheres, and then he recovers HP with candy. So, he really wants physical type key spheres. I mean, he's on the fusion team, right? This guy is actually on the fusion team, so you could run him. You could run like Weirus on the fusions team, I guess. And Weirus is actually gonna be able to double physical orb change. Is like the biggest thing I'm thinking of for this guy. They're not really gonna link up well, but it's a situation, you know, fuse fighters. It's a situation where you can actually use them together. So that's really it. Can't really think of any other like stronger physical type, you know, characters that make physical key spheres besides the new God Goku. But again, I don't know. Link set's just what you would expect, basically the same as pre-fusion. Categories of what you would expect as well, right? This guy's solid. I don't think he's bad at all. I think he could actually put up some pretty solid defensive numbers. Actually, what is his stats here? Let's see. 9k defense, 12k attack. Yeah, honestly, not bad. What's this one? Oh, he has 11.4k defense. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's take a look at this guy, though. I think this guy is actually also pretty solid as well. So we have the Goten's Failure B right here. Same super attack effect, except he greatly lowers attack instead of high chance to stun, which, again, doesn't really matter for either or, but both are solid, right, for early on. His passive is essentially the same for the most part, right? 100%, then 30% per key sphere obtained. But he gets a minus 2% attack and defense per key sphere obtained per turn, up to 10%. So I guess it, like, the debuff kicks in faster, because he's the, you know... She's the skinny one. I believe the fat one is technically like a better fusion than the skinny one, apparently. Doesn't really matter too much, right? Again, it's the same thing at the end of the day. 50% defense when attacking, when collecting 2 more key spheres, which again, he isn't restricted to type key spheres, which I think I like better. 50% attack and then medium chance to crit when attacking when collecting 4 or more key spheres. Again, not physical, just 4 more key spheres. Even though it's a lower buff, I think I like this better overall. If we're going to compare the two, which, you know, they're both the same thing, basically. Because I like the all key spheres. That's going to be so much more easier to get than basic random key spheres, right? You could use, like, the World Tournament Tech Gotenks, right? And they could actually be a pretty okay rotation if you're using a free-to-play team, right? The World Tournament Gotenks. Actually, I should show him for y'all real quick. Because I know free-to-play characters will care about this. Yeah, this is the guy I'm talking about. He changes, you know, to tech key spheres. You could save some of those for the other tech Gotenks, right? That could be pretty good for him. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it would have been better if the Failure got this passive and it was tech key spheres, because we have that tech Gotenks. But whatever. They're solid. Again, nothing special, but they will be able to be used in certain situations. So I think that's good. So now we have a couple of extra things here. There is the banner animation. This is not a 3+1, but there's a special banner animation here. Again, this was kind of presumed what the banner was going to be. God Goku, the Vegeta and Trunks returning, and then the 2 previous same day units and Broly and Majin Vegeta. I mean, that's not a bad banner at all. I think this is actually pretty nice for same day, right? These guys are still really strong. These 2 are really good. Majin Vegeta works wonderful with this unit. Majin Vegeta is good now. And then Broly is actually still a pretty solid unit for being 2 years old at this point, right? So I think it's a sign. It's a nice banner, right? Sucks there's no 3.1, but can't really do anything about that here. Again, here's the countdown that I was talking about earlier. If you want to figure that out for yourself. No missions, but I'll take a look at the missions here. Here's the promo video for the God Goku, right? Just kind of, you know, your general promo video. Looks pretty good. So here's the new bronze equips, apparently. They're just only new bronze equips. They didn't change the gold ones. Level 6 HP. Okay, and attack. Sure. They have the combo ones right here. But, yeah, I mean, that is all they're adding, I guess. Not really anything great. I feel like they should have added more in the event. I don't know why they didn't, but sure. Hey, I guess so. Oh, I cannot let y'all see my timeline because who knows, I'll pop up there. Anyways, this is actually the this is the Battle of God song that everyone loves. The I forgot what it's called. Some people may have the name for it, but Hero. Hero is gonna be in the game. Very, very pog. There's the God Goku OSTs and stuff like that, right? This is the new JP. Well, it's the new OP. Like so there's the opening OSTs we saw, and they're gonna be replaced by this one right here. It sounds pretty nice. It's like a remix of the Dokkan, you know, screen, but obviously their OSTs are obviously better. So that is pretty much it there. So I don't think there's anything additional. That is all the stuff we have. Again, we'll take a look at the missions real quick and see if there's any hints, but I'll kind of end the video from there. Upcoming mission, let's see. So this is just the new, this is the missions. You want to use Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans. Okay, just your general missions, right? Nothing really special there. This is for the Goten Super Strike right here. It shouldn't be too hard to get this done. And this is the Whis event. So I'm presuming since you have to do it 10 times, you're going to want to do it every day. I usually get some of these from missions, which look pretty good. Like this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good so far, right? Okay. Again, that seems to be everything there. So a smaller data download, but tomorrow morning we will get the information for the celebration. I believe it'll be tomorrow morning, or it might be tomorrow for sure. We're going to get the info for the celebration. So it should be at the very least when, again, schedule. It should be when these guys drop. So we'll see. An hour, 1 day, 3 hours at most. Or I guess they could wait until the banner drops, but they probably won't. Anyways, I'm done. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.